Movies are where regular people escape for a few hours. We've idolized movie stars for over a century. They're people we want to be and people we want to be with. But we should all remember that what happens behind the scenes can be far more shocking. It's worse than what makes it onto the screen. Fay Dunaway. Many people have had the chance to work with her. They say that actress Fay Dunaway is quite the challenge. This is true both on and off the set. People compare her to her iconic role as Bonnie in Bonnie and Clyde. She often acts entitled, especially to service staff. Her attitude is linked to her fame. An airline steward shared one anecdote with the New York Post. It recounts an incident at JFK Airport where Dunaway caused a scene. He demanded an upgrade. He exclaimed, "Do you know who I am?" Such incidents show her belief in special treatment based only on her fame. Her on-set antics have also earned her a notorious reputation. During the filming of Chinatown, rumors circulated. They said she once threw a cup of urine at director Roman Polanski. She did it because he refused her a bathroom break. Zan Brooks from The Guardian asked about this incident. Dunaway promptly shut down the interview. She said, "I'm a lady, and you were completely insulting." Polanski himself has said that Dunaway's behavior on the set of Mommy Dearest was proof of insanity. He said her erratic actions drove staff members to quit. It seems there are touchy subjects one must avoid around Dunaway. Her reactions can be unpredictable. Despite the passage of time, Dunaway's temperament shows no signs of mellowing with age. She continues to make headlines for her outbursts. They are for photographers, journalists, and anyone she sees as disrespecting her dignity. Bing Crosby. Bing Crosby was the renowned crooner of Hollywood's golden era, but he had a dark secret that contradicted his wholesome public image. His eldest son, Gary, shattered the facade of familial harmony with his revelatory 1983 biography, Going My Own Way. In the pages of this tell-all exposé, Gary painted a disturbing picture of his father's discipline. He alleged that Crosby used a studded leather belt and stern lectures to enforce obedience. Even Gary was not spared from his father's harsh discipline. He was punished for his siblings' misdeeds. Yet the extent of Crosby's cruelty extended beyond mere physical punishment. Shocking accounts emerged. Housekeepers were giving the drowning treatment to children. They did this in the bathtub. They did this as a punishment for minor infractions. The infractions included talking in bed or rising too early. These chilling revelations shed light on the oppressive atmosphere in the Crosby household. It left a lasting scar on his children's minds. Sadly, Crosby's harsh parenting was made worse by personal tragedies. 2 of his children succumbed to the depths of depression and ultimately took their own lives, underscoring the devastating toll of their upbringing. Even Crosby's work relationships also had strain. Despite their on-screen chemistry in 7 road movies, Crosby's rapport with co-star Bob Hope was not good. In a candid admission, Hope revealed to a confidant his disdain for Crosby, stating plainly that he neither liked nor respected him. This revelation peeled back the curtain on the discord that simmered beneath the surface of their public personas, challenging the perception of camaraderie cultivated by their on-screen collaborations. Gene Kelly. The iconic dancer whose smooth moves and magnetic presence lit up the silver screen, Gene Kelly was revered as a paragon of talent and charm. His performances in countless musical classics earned him adoration from audiences worldwide, cementing his status as a beloved Hollywood icon. However, behind the glitz and glamour of his on-screen persona lay a dark and troubling reality. Shocking allegations emerged regarding Kelly's behavior off-camera, painting a starkly different portrait of the celebrated entertainer. One chilling incident cast a shadow over Kelly's reputation when the talented dancer and actress Sid Charisse returned home from the MGM lot bearing visible bruises. The revelation sparked widespread speculation and concern, with fingers pointed at Kelly as the perpetrator of the alleged abuse. The notion of Kelly, the epitome of grace and charm, being accused of such heinous acts sent shockwaves through Hollywood. But the allegations didn't stop there. Rumors swirled of Kelly's involvement in secret and controversial activities, including an alleged meeting where he purportedly handed a substantial sum to IRA leader Cahal Golding during an underground fundraising mission in the USA. The shocking claim, coupled with reports of Kelly's purported declaration that the money was intended for firearms rather than humanitarian efforts, further tarnished his image and raised troubling questions about his character. However, in the aftermath of these revelations, Kelly's widow, Patricia Kelly, vehemently denied the accusations of violence and wrongdoing, offering a staunch defense of her late husband's character. Despite her efforts to refute the claims, the specter of doubt lingered, leaving a lingering sense of unease and uncertainty surrounding Kelly's legacy. The juxtaposition of Gene Kelly, the beloved entertainer, with the disturbing allegations of abuse and controversy, serves as a stark reminder of the complexities of human nature and the often hidden truths behind the facade of fame. As the debate rages on, the true extent of Kelly's legacy remains a subject of contentious debate, leaving an indelible mark on his storied career and the annals of Hollywood history. Zsa Gabor. She had undeniable beauty that shone like a dazzling star, the epitome and glamour and class, and a true icon whose fame stretched far and wide. Yet behind the facade of Hollywood stardom lurked a darker reality that belied her glamorous image. While Zsa Gabor dazzled on screen and off camera, she often revealed a side of herself that few of her adoring fans would recognize. Described as unpleasant, mean, and selfish by those who knew her intimately, Gabor seemed to inhabit a dual personality, concealing her true nature behind a veil of elegance and charm. Gabor's career was remarkable, yet many of her friends were unhappy with her, comparing her to the Kardashians. However, her relationship with her daughter, Francesca Hilton, showed her true cruel and selfish nature. Francesca wanted to follow her own path, which differed from her mother's hopes. Gabor, who used to control everything in her daughter's life, disliked Francesca's independence. She then actively blocked Francesca's dreams. The situation escalated following the demise of Gabor's husband and Francesca's father, Conrad Hilton. Seeing an opportunity to secure her own financial interests, Gabor callously manipulated the inheritance, leaving Francesca with a pittance while she retained the lion's share of the family wealth. What ensued was a bitter legal battle between mother and daughter, with Francesca fighting tirelessly for her rightful inheritance. Despite Francesca's efforts, Gabor remained unmoved by her daughter's plight, showing no remorse for her actions. Sadly, Francesca's fight for justice left her poor and isolated. Meanwhile, Gabor enjoyed a luxurious life. This stark contrast highlighted Gabor's coldness and neglect towards her family. Greta Garbo. Step into the enigmatic world of Greta Garbo, the ethereal Hollywood icon whose beauty and talent captivated audiences and left an indelible mark on the silver screen. Garbo's allure was unparalleled, her presence imbued with a mysterious aura that set her apart from her contemporaries. But behind the glamour and allure lay a woman who prized privacy above all else, elevating the concept of reclusiveness to an art form. Garbo eschewed interviews and public appearances with a skillful finesse, cultivating an air of enigma that only served to deepen the fascination surrounding her persona. For directors fortunate enough to cast Garbo in their films, the experience was both exhilarating and daunting. She had star power, but her aversion to the press spilled over to the set. It created an invisible barrier. This barrier made it hard to connect with her personally. Directors found themselves grappling with this enigmatic puzzle, navigating the complexities of working with a star who remained elusive and inscrutable. Garbo's aversion to publicity became a defining characteristic, a hallmark of her persona that left many in Hollywood perplexed and intrigued. She did not like to engage in idle chatter or superficial interactions. This only added to her mystique. It left industry insiders pondering the enigma that was Greta Garbo. Yet, amidst the speculation and curiosity, Garbo remained steadfast in her commitment to maintaining her privacy. Unfazed by the intrigue that surrounded her, she remained resolute in her resolve to guard her personal life fiercely, unaffected by the scrutiny of those who sought to unravel the mystery of her elusive nature. In the end, Greta Garbo's indifference to the opinions of others only added to her allure, cementing her status as one of Hollywood's most enigmatic and enduring legends. She retreated into seclusion. Her enigmatic presence kept casting a spell over audiences. It left an indelible legacy. This legacy crossed the boundaries of time and space. Milton Burl. The legendary comedian and entertainer Milton Burl left an indelible mark on the world of entertainment with his larger-than-life persona and comedic prowess. However, behind the glitz and glamour of his public image lay a darker reality, characterized by accusations of plagiarism and unprofessional behavior. Burl earned the name the Thief of Bad Gags. This was due to rumors that he stole jokes from other comedians. He did not give them credit. This reputation came to a head when RuPaul, the iconic drag queen and entertainer, publicly confronted Burl at the 1993 MTV Video Music Awards. RuPaul accused him of stealing jokes. Their on-camera and off-camera interactions were fraught with tension, culminating in a contentious exchange that soured their professional relationship and led to RuPaul severing ties with MTV. Burl's reputation for unprofessional conduct extended beyond his interactions with RuPaul. In 1979, when he guest-hosted NBC's Saturday Night Live, Burl's behavior during rehearsals was described as domineering and disruptive. He attempted to seize control of the entire show, upstaging his fellow cast members and recycling old comedy material to the detriment of the production. His actions were so egregious that they resulted in a lifetime ban from hosting Saturday Night Live. Despite efforts by Saturday Night Live producer Lorne Michaels to prevent the show from being rerun, copies of Burl's ill-fated episode resurfaced in 2003, serving as a reminder of the impact of Burl's jerk behavior on the work of others. His actions tarnished his reputation. They also disrupted the creative process and hurt his colleagues' efforts. In the case of Milton Burl, his legacy is tainted by allegations of joke theft and unprofessional conduct, serving as a cautionary tale of the consequences of ego-driven behavior in the world of entertainment. He may have been celebrated for his comedy, but Burl's actions remind us that success is not just about talent. It is also about integrity and respect for others in the industry. Lucille Ball. The iconic queen of comedy, Lucille Ball reshaped the landscape of television with her groundbreaking contributions to the modern sitcom. Her unparalleled talent and pioneering spirit shattered barriers and set new standards for what could be aired on television, earning her a place of honor in the annals of entertainment history. However, behind the scenes of her celebrated career, a different story unfolded. A tale of ambition, determination, and, according to some, a formidable and demanding presence. Despite her endearing on-screen persona, Lucille Ball was reputed to be a force to be reckoned with behind the scenes. Her co-star in the hit series The Lucy Show was Tony Randall. He famously remarked on her assertive nature. He said that she bossed everybody around and didn't spare anybody's feelings. This assertion painted a picture of Ball as a commanding figure who wielded significant influence on the set, leaving little room for dissent or deviation from her vision. In a harsh critique, actor Richard Burton was known for his candid demeanor. He described Ball as a charmless monster with no humor. He delivered the harsh assessment in 1979. It captured the essence of Ball's reputation as a demanding and uncompromising figure in entertainment. Burton's remark hinted at the intensity of Ball's personality and the challenges of working alongside her, suggesting that her demeanor could be so abrasive as to elicit extreme reactions from those in her orbit. The accounts of Ball's demanding nature behind the scenes stand in stark contrast to the beloved image of Lucy Ricardo, the lovable and bumbling character she portrayed on television. Jerry Lewis was renowned for his amazing comedy and philanthropic endeavors. Jerry Lewis soared to incredible heights of fame and adoration. Yet, hidden beneath all of the laughter and applause, all the witty comedic lines and charming persona, Lewis was not all he presented himself to be. Later in his career, the truth about who he was reared its ugly head, and his fans were beyond mortified. His public image was marred by allegations of difficult behavior, disparaging comments, and controversial fundraising tactics. Despite his immense charitable contributions, Lewis's methods drew criticism, with some viewing his tactics as manipulative and exploitative. He dedicated countless hours to raising billions for muscular dystrophy research through his telethons. But his approach sparked debate and division in the public sphere. Most believed he was exploiting pity for those affected by the disease. But Lewis staunchly defended his actions, asserting that the end justified the means, but his unwavering stance only served to deepen the divide among his detractors. Amidst the turmoil of his public life, Lewis grappled with personal demons, including a well-documented addiction to painkillers. He relied on medication to cope with chronic pain. This mirrored the tragic trajectory of many comedic icons before him. It showed the toll of years of physical humor on his well-being. Despite attempts to seek help, Lewis struggled to break free from the grips of addiction, a battle that played out against the backdrop of his waning career and public scrutiny. Lewis's career took a downturn in the 1970s. This was after the controversy around his unreleased film, The Day the Clown Cried. This mirrored the decline in his health and public image. Additionally, his comments about women in comedy sparked controversy, with many criticizing his outdated views and dismissive attitude towards female comedians. Furthermore, Lewis feuded with comedian Joan Rivers. The feud started from an encounter on her show in 1968. The feud escalated over the years, culminating in public spats and Lewis's ominous threats towards Rivers, turning their once professional relationship into a spectacle of Hollywood drama. Bob Hope. Another comedian celebrated for his infectious smile and witty jokes, Bob Hope had a shadow of meanness lurking behind his famous persona. While adored by many for his comedy, whispers circulated about his sharp tongue and penchant for cutting remarks. Some who worked with him shared tales of his biting humor, leaving others feeling stung despite his charming demeanor on screen. It serves as a reminder that sometimes the brightest smiles can hide the darkest secrets. Hailed as the entertainer of the 20th century, Bob Hope dazzled audiences with his humor and charisma. Throughout his remarkable career, Hope showed versatility. He got nearly 100 acting credits, hosted the Academy Awards 19 times, and rose to fame in American stand-up comedy. Born Leslie Towns Hope in 1903, he began his journey as a vaudeville performer before making his mark in Hollywood. But here's where it gets interesting. Hope's partnership with Bing Crosby in the golden age of Hollywood sparked laughter and joy on the silver screen. This was especially true in the beloved Road 2 movies. Their chemistry was rooted in their vaudeville background. It endeared them to audiences worldwide. But all that was just a facade. Behind the scenes, reports emerged of rivalry and scandal. They included soap suds fights and backstage antics. This was much to the dismay of directors and crew. One notable scandal involved Dolores Reed, a captivating beauty who allegedly bewitched Hope during his marriage to another woman. Hope claimed to have married Dolores months before his divorce, earning him the title of America's beloved bigamist. Despite the drama, Hope's legacy endured, cementing his status as an iconic figure in American popular culture. Bob Hope's contributions to entertainment were vast and varied, spanning from hosting the Academy Awards to starring in numerous movies. He passed away in 2003 at the age of 100, leaving behind a lasting legacy that continues to resonate in the world of entertainment. Charlie Sheen. Known for his beloved character as Charlie Harper, the fun-loving alcoholic portrayed on the hit sitcom 2.5 Men was not only a beloved character, but also the highest-paid actor on television during his time on the show. However, his descent into erratic behavior off-screen led to his abrupt dismissal from the series. As his real-life actions grew increasingly unpredictable, he found himself embroiled in controversy, ultimately resulting in his termination. Publicly insulting the show's producer, Chuck Lorre, was just one instance of his erratic behavior. Moreover, he made audacious claims, boasting about having tiger blood coursing through his veins, further adding to his enigmatic persona. Beyond his on-screen persona, he became notorious for his destructive tendencies. He battled drug addiction and feuded with other celebrities and ex-partners. His fall from grace was swift and severe, leaving him struggling to regain his footing in the industry. Despite numerous attempts at redemption, he has yet to fully recover from the repercussions of his tumultuous past, marking a challenging journey fraught with obstacles and setbacks. William Shatner. Widely celebrated for his indelible portrayal of Captain James T. Kirk in the original Star Trek series, William Shatner has left an indelible mark on both science fiction and pop culture. However, alongside admiration, Shatner's career has been peppered with controversy and criticism. Fans laud his genre contributions, but Shatner has faced scrutiny for his ego and treatment of colleagues. Reports of his demanding demeanor on set and clashes with co-stars have surfaced, painting a picture of him as occasionally difficult to work with. His outspoken nature and occasional public feuds with fellow actors have only added fuel to the perception of him as one of Hollywood's more challenging personalities. Despite these controversies, Shatner remains a beloved figure in entertainment. He is revered for his iconic portrayal and lasting impact on science fiction. His portrayal of Captain Kirk continues to inspire generations of fans, solidifying his place in the annals of television history. Chevy Chase. It's regrettable to admit that Chevy Chase's public persona doesn't quite align with reality. Despite his efforts to present himself as a lovable and comedic figure, numerous reports suggest otherwise. Chase has garnered a reputation for being far from affable, with accounts of his behavior painting him as anything but charming. Even his colleagues from Saturday Night Live have openly expressed their disdain for him, citing his rude behavior while hosting the show. Sadly, Chase's negative reputation has followed him throughout his entire career, leaving a trail of disgruntled colleagues and disappointed fans in his wake. Disturbingly, there have been instances where he's made lewd remarks toward female writers, showcasing a blatant lack of respect for those who contribute to his work behind the scenes. His actions around those who work for him show a sense of entitlement and insensitivity to the hours of work they put in. Moreover, Chase's aversion to politeness extends beyond interactions with colleagues to include fans as well. His unwillingness to extend basic courtesy to others has undoubtedly tarnished his image. This behavior eventually led to his departure from NBC's hit show Community due to similar on-set issues. At this juncture, it seems unlikely that Chase will change his ways. He is unwilling to adapt or show remorse. This suggests a deep-seated attitude problem. It may persist forever.